Look, back and I'm better than ever. I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them. All of those times getting severed.
Michael, a 2-2 draw on the road to Dumbarton. What did you make of the game?
I thought probably a draw, I say fair result. You know, the first 10-15 minutes probably could have been 2 or 3 up. Luke takes his goal brilliantly. You know, skips by a few, and something I've said to him, he needs to have that composure in front of goal, and he does it. To then lose a goal for a set play, and then equally the second goal for a set play is really frustrating, Sean. But you know, in terms of the overall game, I thought the spells were really good. As I say, first half, I think if we score the second, you're potentially scoring 3 or 4. But listen, it wasn't to be. The lads were great. I thought defensively we were really good today, albeit we lost 2 goals to set plays. I mean, in terms of during the game, really pleased, and I've always kind of had that threat. So, listen, a point in the roads, it's never a bad point. You know, we take it and we move on to next week.
Losing goals just before the break and then just before the final whistle, is that a bit frustrating?
Of course it is. That's mentality. That's been switched on right to the final whistle. It's all cliche, innit? You need to go for the full 90. And listen, they were champing the door and they were putting balls in the box and they were trying to get overloads down the outside. And defensively, as I say, we held that. I thought Tam, as I said, was outstanding. You know, he was really leading the back 4, Mears, Brodie, and even big Cal Flatman. You know, we made first contact and then we're picking up the settings, and we were probably then maybe going to go and score a third. But listen, it's one of the ones you need to. I think what I always say is don't give away cheap fouls, don't give away cheap corners if you can put it out. But listen, they're throwing the ball in as well for 30-40 yards, you know, in their own half. So overall disappointed with the 2 goals we lost. Really frustrated, but you know, as I say, a point's a point, and you just move on.
Louis McCarville's came back into the squad recently after missing a couple of games. Got the goal today. What have you made of his performance?
No, he's been great. You know, he's something different. Look, managed to get him for Cumbernauld Colts, and it took him a wee bit of time. And then he picked up a wee injury because of the intensity he's probably not used to. But again, the goal he scores today is first class at any level. You know, he's got really quick feet. He can shift the ball really quickly. And he's been doing that since the day he came in the door, so really pleased for him in terms of the goal he scored. And even his work, he's starting to learn the game in terms of how we want him to play in positions, winning balls in certain areas. So really pleased with Luke. But as I say, I'm pleased with them all, but again, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because when there's 3-4 minutes to go and you're then probably clinging on at the end as well because the momentum swung back in their favour. So, you know, as I say, it's a point. And move on to the cup game next week.
You can only take it 1 game at a time, but how important has it been to start the season with the 5 games undefeated?
No, it's massive. You ask any manager, especially with the turnover and a few players coming in, there's a few leaving, and you just basically want to hit the ground running. Obviously the league kind of a cup campaign was a wee bit up and down. Managed a few good results, a few poor results, but I said to you before, the bread and butter's league campaign, and to be sitting here after 5 games undefeated is a good start. It's a good start. But I know how difficult the league is. I think if you look at the results today, and I've said before, anybody can beat anybody. So that's probably another thing that's probably frustrating me as well when I was walking off the park, because coming to Dumbarton, it's not easy. They're a good side. They're a really good side. Well organised, they're big, they're physical, they can play. So if we managed to get the 3 points, it would have been a real jag in the arm. But listen, it was unfortunate it wasn't to be today.
Competitions like the SPFL Trust Trophy, they give you an opportunity to face other teams. What are you going to make of the Elgin game?
Listen, as I said before last week, we played Elgin in our League Cup group, and they're a good side. I think on the day, my honest opinion is, I think we should have beat them. We missed 3 or 4 right good chances on the night. Again, it was just our first game, the boys were gelling together, so you know, we're a slightly different team now in terms of new ideas and how we want to play, and the boys are adapting really well to it. But they're a good side, and you can't underestimate anybody regardless of what division they're in. So we'll fully prepare this week. Ones that need to recover, there's been a few niggles. I'm pretty sure there'll be a few back for injury, so you know, it's a good opportunity for us to get in, train hard this week with hopefully a full squad, and then take it for there going next Saturday.
Right, thanks very much, Michael.